Beaver can't finish your curtain. Let's see what he has to say. What's he got for us this time? They're probably Blu-rays.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a comfort measure.
Aficionados
Shine the lights, shoot the camera, smile for the world in panorama. He likes to impersonate walk-on.
Hey everybody, Aficionados Chris here, and today I'm reviewing what is considered by many to be a nostalgic classic in the Disney animated feature film canon. I personally did not grow up with this film. I knew many people who either did grow up with it or only vaguely remembered it, and most of the people who vaguely remembered it only remembered a couple things, like Billy Joel was in it, or the Chihuahua that was in it. So, I'm of course talking about the 1988 animated film Oliver and Company, which is marking its 25th anniversary. It's kind of funny to think about that this is just as old as Roger Rabbit, which is one of my all-time favorite animated films. Now, Oliver and Company is, again, a film I didn't really grow up watching. I saw it once when I was a kid and never saw it again. And the only things I could remember from it was that it was set in New York, it had talking animals, and that Billy Joel was in it as the main dog. Everything else was kind of a blur. I didn't remember much from it. So watch this again kind of with a fresh-ish mind. I will say it's not that great a movie. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I would go so far as to say it's kind of forgettable. There's nothing really that memorable about this as far as Disney animated movies goes. And, you know, it is long before Little Mermaid came out, and this is after Roger Rabbit, so, yeah, following up on Roger Rabbit wasn't a good way to start. I might be strange in making this comparison, but watching the movie, the art and animation, overall the atmosphere of the whole movie, kind of reminds me of a Ralph Bakshi movie. In case a lot of you don't know who Ralph Bakshi is, he was an independent animated filmmaker, some of his most popular works being Fritz the Cat, which was the first X-rated animated feature. This book right here is actually unfiltered. This is the complete Ralph Bakshi, which actually has a foreword by Quentin Tarantino, just to give an idea of who he is. His most popular work is probably the animated Lord of the Rings, which has a very mixed fan base. Some people love it, some people hate it. I happen to love it, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, maybe I'm crazy for making that comparison, but I guess in a nutshell, I'd say Oliver and Company is like, what if Ralph Bakshi made a Disney movie? I will give some very special kudos to one of my favorite animators, Glenn Keane, who did the supervising animation for 3 of the characters. He did Fagin, Sykes, and Georgette, which I will say the animation on the character Fagin, who's the hobo who owns all the dogs, and Sykes, who's the main villain of the movie, their animation is outstanding, and it shows because it's Glenn Keane, and he does amazing animation, his best work being the animation for The Beast in Beauty and the Beast, which is some of the best animation I've seen in any But other than that, it's just an okay movie. I wouldn't say I hated it. I did enjoy watching it. I probably won't watch it again anytime soon. Maybe if I have kids or nephews somewhere down the line, I'll pop this in for them. It's a fun kids movie. It's overall, for a Disney movie, it's kind of forgettable. Now, for the Blu-ray transfer itself, it looks alright. It doesn't look outstanding. It's not the best Disney Blu-ray I've ever seen. It's passable, it's watchable, but, you know, considering what kind of a movie it is, it wasn't going to look anything amazing. Like, you know, this isn't Roger Rabbit or Wreck-It Ralph or, heck, even Little Mermaid. It's just, it doesn't look that amazing, and I don't think it's ever going to look that amazing. It has a couple extras, nothing too special. There's a couple of very, very short featurettes. Some don't even go past 5 minutes. But they're kind of interesting. There's some interviews with Glenn Keane, and there's also some behind the scenes with some of the voice actors, like Billy Joel, who apparently wore sunglasses while he recorded his dialogue. That's pretty cool. And a look at the process, because this is one of the first animated movies to also use CGI for some of its scenes, because some of the vehicles in this movie were had computers used to make those. There's also a couple Disney shorts, a Pluto short and a Mickey Mouse short. The only theme about the 2 of them is that they have to do with animals, so really I don't know why they were put on there. I guess just to fill up with more extras because of the lack of extras. The only negative I can really say about this Blu-ray is the menu is horrible. In fact, here's a picture of it. Just look at that. Isn't that the ugliest thing you have ever seen? And here's the thing, it's a static image. This does not move. If it moved, it would be passable, but my goodness, is this atrocious. But yeah, other than that bad menu, it's a decent pickup. I mean, if you're a fan of the movie, I'd say definitely check it out. There are other titles that are coming out today from Disney that I think are a little more enjoyable, if I could say. Sword in the Stone is out as well, and Robin Hood is also out. I unfortunately do not have those. I do plan on picking them up very soon. So, yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. If you're a fan of Oliver and Company, I'd say you may be satisfied with this Blu-ray. If you've never heard of it, I'd say give it a rent, check it out. It's definitely not for everyone. It definitely wasn't for me. So, yep, there's not much else I can say. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.